Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two running backs who are hoping for plenty of running lanes on that field today. It's Murray's Eagles going up against Martin's Buccaneers. So now let's go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Buccaneers, Eagles, rainy conditions here at kickoff, and the rain should continue throughout the day.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms, and it's a nasty day out there. And Phil, how will that factor into this game?
Oh, it's bad, Jim. It brings the talent of the football teams closer together because the good players can't go all out because the weather can get them out of control. So now it means more focus has to be on the play calling of the coaches and putting these players in a position where they can make those plays.
The Buccaneers ready to get this action started. Huffs the deep back for the opening kick. And with that kick, we're underway. Huffs got it on the return. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
His first 2 years in the league, he took the Jets to the AFC title game. Quarterback Mark Sanchez.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Matthews with the reception. Taking a look at this offensive unit. Riley Cooper has become a favorite target for the wide receiver position.
Well, I think every offense needs a big, tough wide receiver, and the Philadelphia Eagles have that big physical guy. And Riley Cooper, he can make those tough catches, and he can get you with the speed also.
2nd down and 5. And the give now to DeMarco Murray.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. The Eagles have it at the 39. They're going to get him here for a sack. The Buccaneers defense making a statement early with a sack.
Yeah, you always want to hit the quarterback early, get some self-doubt into the quarterback, but also give the offensive lineman some self-doubt going like, man, this might be a long day, and I think it will be.
The Eagles take it from the 28. Murray looking for space.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up.
Sproles is in the backfield. He'll throw it over the middle. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Matthews, one of those guys, if he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Start the franchise. Jameis Winston, the rookie out of Florida State.
Well, a couple things I like about Jameis Winston. I like his size. I like his natural leadership abilities. And listen, he was groomed at Florida State to be a professional quarterback. So the transition for him should be a lot easier than other rookie quarterbacks in this league.
First down at the 20. Vincent Jackson with the catch.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Evans got it on the screen. He's tackled right at the 48. No 3 and out to start this one. An early first down to move the chains.
Good job by the offensive players executing the play call, and they pick up a big first down.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. The Eagles come out in a dime package. First down at the 48.
Running right through the trenches.
Vincent Jackson found a way to go deep with success last year in Tampa, and he's a big-time part of this offense.
Yeah, you know, I think we really found out finally Vincent Jackson, it doesn't matter where he plays, he's just good, and he got it done for the Bucs last year.
Second down and 9.
They'll go ground. And Barwin gets to the ball carrier on the outside.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Third down now.
Winston's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And Jackson can't hold on that time.
Jackson's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
The Buccaneers get to it first, and this will be downed as their defense trots onto the field. The Eagles offense trying to buck the trend that's taken hold here as they come out for this next drive. Defense has taken over. Each team has been forced to punt on its last possessions.
Well, I got some information for them, or some advice, I should say, Jim. Don't try too hard, because when you go out there and try too hard to buck a trend like this where the defenses are playing well, it usually leads to a mistake.
Real tough starting spot here for the offense.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel.
Here we go. Wide and yank. Wide and yank. Set.
The give. Verner's the one who brings him to the ground.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and 4 following the run.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Murray's got it on the handoff. And he's tackled down after after picking up the first.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run.
All right, here we go. Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
He's going to get another carry. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
The Buccaneers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Second down and 11. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete. As we showcase the defensive starters, take a look at Alteron Werner, one of the smartest players in the league, a graduate in 4 years out of UCLA.
Smart and tough. That'll take you a long way in the NFL, and Werner is a tough guy on the outside. You'd love any defensive back to play as tough as he does.
The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. Third down and 11. And that's Werner, who almost comes away with a pick.
The Eagles don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Eagles will punt it. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. The Eagles defense, Phil, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end forcing the punt?
Well, they feel great, and I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
The offense pinned back in an awful position. And now on the draw. And he's brought down by Connor Barwin. One player to watch on this side of the ball is Byron Maxwell.
Yeah, he's a good cover defensive back. You know, he's got long arms, and if he's close to you, he knows how to get those hands and arms up and away to make a play.
Second down coming up. They'll run it here. And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins.
Martin's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third down following the run. The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. He'll take the snap from the gun. The grab is made by Jackson.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
The Buccaneers will punt the football away. Darren Sproles will return it. And that's a gain of 9. The Buccaneers defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They played hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
First down at the 48. McCoy takes down the quarterback.
Oh, man, defensive coordinators love this. When you can hit, or this time they sack the quarterback without even blitzing.
Loss of 5 on the play. Second and long. Murray. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, when you get in situations like this, third long, you got to be smart on the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the first down, but don't force it, because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
On the way, third down. The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
And so now they'll call on Jones to punt the football. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Safarian Jenkins got it on a pass that had some heat.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
First down here. Martin's going to secure the handoff. Picks up about 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down following the run. The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. Doug Martin carries the football. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Martin's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
1st and 10. Evans with the reception. And Evans is able to move the chains here as he's tackled down. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
We played a quarter, and it's the defenses that are shining. We're all tied up. Back after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within.
Back here, ready to start the second quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think it's going to – we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
Coming to the line at the 39. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That picks up 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Martin's taking the handoff. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
The Buccaneers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
This is 3rd down. His target. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the 1st down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
And this will be from 47. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. Setting the tone here early in the second. They take the lead with this field goal.
That was a good job by the offense. They overcame. They had some adversity in that drive, but they still made enough plays to give themselves 3 points and put them on the board.
The Buccaneers are ready to kick it away. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Eagles' offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
Here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
1st down at the 20. Handoff made. Murray's hit and brought down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
Here we go. Wide and yay. Wide and yay.
Mark Sanchez from the gun. Jordan Matthews brings it in. And Matthews is tackled down after a gain of 12.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. 1st and 10. Murray's going to take the handoff now. And that's a 2-yard gain. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Takes it again. Murray's taken down at the 46.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Red 18.
They hand it off to him again. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Murray's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Wide and yay.
1st down and 10. And they get the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Ready. Red 18. Red 18.
And Sproles gets the football. That's a gain of 6.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Ready. Wide and yay.
3rd and 9. Sproles. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. And this is what this defensive unit needs to keep doing. Making stops on 3rd down. Getting the ball back to the offense. And hoping they can find their rhythm on that side.
I love what the defense has done so far. Of course, we see the hustle, and they're playing hard, but they're being smart. And when you put all those things together, you get good play.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. Oh, look at Mike Evans right there. It's been a slow start to this game for him. He hasn't been the receiving threat that we're used to seeing, but his team leads.
Shows you how many weapons they have on the offensive side. You're right. He has not been a weapon. He is playing poorly, but they're winning the football game, and that's what's most important.
First down at the 19. Martin takes the hit and is brought down. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Martin's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Martin's in the backfield, single back set. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Martin's tackled down after a gain of 7.
when you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard. It makes a good block.
It'll be third down. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They're set to punt it away now. Coverage team won't get a chance this time as it bounces into the end zone. We see now just some of the many hits this quarterback has taken during a challenging day for him, Phil.
Jim, it's very understandable why he is not playing well today. Think about it. When you have less time to make a decision on where to throw the football, you are not going to have a great day.
First down at the 20. Picks up 8 here. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel.
We ready? Red 18.
Ball is out. They bring him to the turf. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
They recover the fumble, but still face third down.
All right, here we go. Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
Gets the handle here. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. This offense is going to have to do some soul searching at the half to see if they can figure out how to put some points on the board.
Boy, are they ever. They're going to have to do a lot of things at halftime because it was a terrible first half by the offense. I know the defense played well, but I just didn't like their plan of attack.
The Eagles will punt the football. Signaling for fair catch. The Buccaneers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Winston's setting up now in the pistol. The Buccaneers from the 32. Martin up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Eagles will come out in the dime.
Here we go.
The sack by Fletcher Cox.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Third down. Winston's got it in the gun. Brings it into his body. Tackle down right around the 47. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. And welcome back, where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. The Eagles with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. 1st and 10. Doug Martin with the grab.
Well, it's a great feeling, isn't it, for an offense to throw a short pass to the running back and get a long gain. This guy is in there because he can run it, he can catch it, and he can make things happen.
Winston's completion percentage, 80% on the day. The Buccaneers come to the line with an empty backfield. Now 1st and 10. And the flag is down. Jackson is tackled down.
Holding. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Breaking huddle at the 21.
Out of the shotgun. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Second down and 10. Almost intercepted that time. Now looking at 3rd down. The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Winston's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
Offense.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Eagles set at the line. Dime package. First and goal from the 10. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds.
The Eagles have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch. And they stop the play for a short gain.
Second down now. The Eagles defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And the quarterback is taken down by Kiko Alonso. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. This has been a long drive so far. Winston's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. From the gun. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The kick is good.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. Huff's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. It has been Goose Egg City to this point. I don't know if anyone saw this kind of performance coming from this defense.
I think this defense was so excited and so confident in what they were going to do today, and they have a great start leading the way, and it's been terrific, terrific defense so far.
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. Snap it out of the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. A foot race to the end zone. The 10 going to take it home for the touchdown.
You never know with the talent of these guys nowadays. Little short passes, you think they're harmless, and look what happens. They got so much talent all the way down the field for the score.
The extra point for a 1-point lead. The point after is good. The Buccaneers in position. Not much time left here in the first half, where they're now on the losing end of things. The score's 7-6. The Eagles getting set for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Buccaneers have not been productive at all offensively, but you can say that on both sides today here, Phil.
Yeah, you can. It's all about the defense, and I think the crowd's kind of liking it. They like the fact when you talk about defensive struggles, where the defenses are dominating against the other team's offense, it's fun to watch because we see it so infrequently in the NFL.
The Buccaneers will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 7-6. First down at the 23. Mark ball is out. They recover their own fumble.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
After nearly turning it over, it's second down. Martin is in the backfield. Doug Martin, good for only a yard. The Eagles are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. Third down on the way. The Buccaneers have to get to the 33 for a first. Sims is handed the football. That's a timeout by the defense. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. They're in punting formation. Sproles from the 13. Gains 17.
Sproles able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
DeMarco Murray on his way out to the huddle again.
They're out in front in this game largely because he's been running roughshod over the defense.
Yeah, you said it right. He's running roughshod. He's breaking tackles. He's outrunning people to the edge. It's his talent that's gotten it done so far in this game.
You ready? Red 18. Set. Red 18.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 30. Murray's hit and brought down. The Eagles signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Second and short following the run.
All right, here we go. Wide.
Darren Sproles takes the football. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw two defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. The Eagles are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Buccaneers just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. First and 10, quick pass, and he finds Jackson. And he ends up at their own 41-yard line before he stopped on the play. Buccaneers with the ball late in the first. Quick pass, and he finds Safarian Jenkins. And that connection will lead to a gain of 24 yards. Third down at the 29. Winston's completion is made out of the gun. And he'll end up picking up 18 yards on the play. Eagles have it late in the first half. Quick pass and catch by Huff. And he's going to go 80 yards for the score. They go up by 1. So that'll do it for us. We'll go back now to Philadelphia for the second half.
Back now at Lincoln Financial Field. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini for the beginning of the third quarter. Lined up now in kickoff formation. With this kick, the second half is underway. He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. The Buccaneers will attempt to jumpstart their offense as they retake the field. This game has developed into quite the defensive slugfest here, partner.
Yeah, it has. And when you have a slugfest like this going on the defensive side, be very careful on the offensive side. Don't try to press the issue, because if you do, you're going to make a big mistake.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Kendricks able to read that play and make the hit. The Buccaneers are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Martin's been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up, quit trying to run the football, and throw it down the field.
Second and 11. Going deep. He robs him of the interception. He turns around and defends the pass.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, this third and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that could turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
Third down now. Winston set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Takes it from the gun. The Buccaneers get a first down.
The Buccaneers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The Buccaneers from the 32. Martin. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
Martin's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Looking across the middle. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing the quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
On the way, third down. Winston's lined up, empty backfield. Out of the shotgun formation. Makes the catch inbounds. Third catch today so far.
The Buccaneers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Buccaneers have it at the 44. And that's good for only a yard or two. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Martin's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Out of the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him.
The Buccaneers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Coming to the line at the 34. Winston's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. First and 10. Mike Evans makes the play. Evans marked down at the 27.
The Buccaneers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football. But no, they come out on first down. They throw it. They pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
After the pass play, gain 7. Second and 3 on the way. Martin, solo, back set.
Here we go.
Line to the left. Winston's marked down at the 19.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
That is play number 10 on this drive. First down and 10. Again, staying with the safe plays. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
The Buccaneers know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Winston's back in shotgun formation. And Jackson can't hold on that time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The long drive continues. Third down and 5. Graham wraps up the quarterback.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
40-yard field goal attempt coming up. And he puts it through for 3. We're now midway through the third, and with that field goal, they look to take command of this game here in the second half.
Yeah, you know, when you get to this point of the game and it gets near the third quarter, about the middle of it, hey, you just want to be in the lead, put the pressure on the other team, and I think that's what they've done right here.
The Buccaneers now ready to kick the football down the field. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
First down at the 32. He's taken down at the 40. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. The Buccaneers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Moore's all over that offense and brings him down.
That time the quarterback runs the option. Well, it takes too long to develop, Jim, and that time the defense is ready, and they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
This is third down. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun. Out to Cooper. That's his first reception today.
The Eagles just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Double tight end formation. First and 10. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. Mark Sanchez from the gun. Cooper's going to pull in the bullet pass.
The Eagles do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes 3rd down much easier.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
The Eagles snap it at the 41. Flip to the outside. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Well, it's in the second half. It's 4th and short near midfield, and you are losing the game. And I think this is the decision. The odds are in your favor. I think you go for it here, and if you don't get it, you can still survive and let your defense do some work for you.
Donnie Jones now ready to punt. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner.
The Buccaneers bring their offense back onto the field. A long drive the last time they had it, but they got only 3.
Well, here's what they got out of that long drive, too, when you talk about it. I know it was just a field goal, but they tired the defense out. Now they got to take advantage of the fact that that defense is tired and look for some strikes down the field.
But that defense today looks like a bend but don't break kind of defense.
Yeah, that's kind of their style, isn't it? They like to play that way, and that's why it's always important on the offensive side. When you get in position, look for that big play down the field to get in that end zone, and don't keep trying to drive it 5 yards at a time.
Safarian Jenkins got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. There we go. Nice play, baby.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Martin solo back set. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. And he hauls it in. That's his 4th catch of the day.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
That leads us to 2nd down. Martin lines up in the backfield. Cox has the sack.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
It's 3rd and 12 here after the sack. Winston's alone in the backfield. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Going for the deep ball, but it falls incomplete.
The Buccaneers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
All set to punt here. Sproles has got a chance this time. And a run back of about 4. The Eagles came out today, and it really looked like the running game would be big for them, but it's fallen off a bit. Murray's had less space to maneuver as this game's gone on.
Yeah, let's give the defense a little credit. They finally said, okay, we got to find a way to stop this running game. They changed the defense a little bit, and it's worked.
The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 37. Murray's met at the 44. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4 following the run. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
The Eagles look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down at the 49. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Second down.
All right, here we go. Wide and yeah.
Murray. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
It's third down coming up.
We head to the 4th. Which of these defenses will crack first? We'll be back after this. We're going to the 4th quarter. Defense has been the order of the day, and it's kind of unfortunate, but one of them is going to come up short when it's all said and done, Phil.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. The defenses have dominated. I just love the way they played with so much, they're being so physical and so much emotion. That's how you play defense. This has been a clinic by both teams today.
All right, here we go. Hey, go rally.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. The Eagles now move the chains. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The Eagles did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
First down at the 38.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
First down.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
Red 18. Red 18.
Sanchez is going to take it from the gun.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
That's second down coming up.
The Buccaneers go with the dime formation here on defense.
They'll go shotgun here.
And look out, it's Sproles with the catch.
When it's third long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
It'll be third down.
Here we go. Red 18.
Mark Sanchez from the gun.
Intercepted.
Let's see if they can turn that interception into points. That would put them in excellent shape with less than a quarter to play.
When you get a turnover in this time of the game, the offense, you got to go out there and you got to go for the kill. Put this game away. Try to get a big play and get it in the end zone.
The Buccaneers defense has stepped up big time here today, Phil. You know, when we met with the teams yesterday, we kind of walked away thinking this might be an offensive shootout, but that's certainly not been the case at all.
No, it hadn't been the case, and you know what that tells us? Even the coaches don't know what's going to go on sometimes on game day. You can practice all week, and you think the game's going to be slanted on one side, and it turns out to be the opposite, but this has been good. Defenses have been dominant and fun to watch.
Winston's going to be in the pistol here.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Kendricks there to take him down.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
Second down here after that run play. Here's the handoff. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Right back to him one more time. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
The Buccaneers, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Martin is in the backfield. The Buccaneers take it from the 38. Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
When you're leading the game in the fourth quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain there.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Sims has got it on the handoff. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
The Buccaneers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Third down.
The Eagles will come out in the dime.
Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Cedric Thornton runs him down.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Buccaneers will punt the football away. That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. A lot has changed since the opening minutes of this game when it comes to the passing attack. It was fantastic early, but has been way less so since.
Yeah, the passing game, it's kind of fading away right now, but I'll say this to the defense, stay on those toes because that passing game can catch fire at any time.
The offense is backed up. An extra tight end on the field for this one. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff for a gain of about 5.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
First down.
What a difficult spot to be in from here. The Buccaneers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Murray's going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of 6. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
A long field ahead of them at the 10. From the shotgun. And here's the pass incomplete. Now looking at third down. The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun. Makes the catch in the open field.
The Eagles, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Mark Sanchez from the gun. Over the middle and incomplete that time. The Buccaneers sat at the line. Dime package. Second and 10. Climbs the ladder, and he has it. That's reception number 4 for him.
The Eagles just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. Now 1st and 10. Sanchez with the deep throw. Intercepted. Do you think they take this opportunity off the interception in the 4th quarter to go straight down the field and finish this one off, Phil? Or will they use as much clock as possible?
Well, as one coach said to me, the faint of heart never wins. So you got to be strong. You got to have great conviction and offense
onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Martin lines up in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
I got to give this running back a lot of credit. How about that? He fumbled earlier in the game, but now he is running free, just all out and getting those extra yards after the hit.
First and 10. Thornton with the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Buccaneers from the 27. Martin's marked down at the 27. Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
3rd down on the way. Winston set in the pistol. Cedric Thornton runs him down.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there and they sack the QB.
They're set to punt it away now. Darren Sproles will return it. Right there to make the tackle. That return's good for about 20.
Sproles is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, very. That's the answer.
The Eagles haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
First down at the 36. Selig's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Eagles look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Coming to the line at the 43. This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one. And Matthews is tackled down at the 36.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line. Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. 2nd down and 2. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. First down, pressure on every snap now. Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun. Looking long. Eagles in the end zone. A 2nd touchdown of the game. About the last thing the defense could afford to surrender at this point was a deep ball, much less the deep pass for the touchdown.
You didn't even make the offense work for it. You gave up the long pass. The one thing you can't do in this situation, protect against the long pass, and they still let it get by.
He made it. So we've got a kickoff coming up, and it's all about defense now as they've taken the lead late in the fourth. The Eagles setting up here for the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Kendrick's ready to take charge here on this next possession, and he, along with his teammates, know they can practically ice the game if they can come up big here on defense.
Here's what's important for a defensive player in a situation like this. Go out there and just whip your guy. If you do that, that's going to make your defense successful.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Winston's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. First down at the 26. Brandon Graham Thornton has the sack. Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Winston's going to take it from the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. The Buccaneers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. This is a big third down snap. The Eagles come out in a dime package. Winston's got it in the gun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. It's another big stop here for this defense on third down in the fourth quarter.
Well, now the big play comes, Jim. Fourth down. What are they going to do on the defensive side? I say this, don't sit back and react. I would attack. I would blitz the offense here on fourth down.
Not much time left here, and they're down, so they're going to stay out here on fourth down. The Buccaneers take it from the 33. Throws the pass. Jackson's marked down at the 41. The Buccaneers come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go with the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Barwin gets to him for the sack. Going to go to the hurry-up with under a minute to play. The Buccaneers take it from the 33. Mike Evans has the catch. The Buccaneers use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Third down coming up, needing a first at this point. Third and 9. Thornton with the sack. It's fourth down, and they have to go for it.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Well, when it's late in the game, you're down a few points. You try to get as many plays in as you can. So you go to the hurry-up offense. Good job by the QB. Those timeouts, you got to treat them like gold. There's no doubt about it. And that time, the quarterback does a good job. Spike the football, stop the clock, and keep those timeouts.
The Buccaneers head to the line. They've got 1 timeout left here in the fourth quarter. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second down and 10. Cedric Thornton runs him down. The Buccaneers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. We go back to the field out of the timeout. The offense is out there now with no timeouts. What do you see them doing here with so little time left?
Well, it's what you've worked on for so many weeks, no doubt about it. You got to know when to get out of bounds. If that opportunity arises, do it. If you are tackled inbounds, get up, line up, so you can either spike the ball or get the next play off.
What a drive this has been. The Buccaneers take it from the 43. Stands in the pocket.
Very nearly intercepted.
Fourth down is on the way, and to the surprise of no one in this stadium, they're going for it.
Yep, and you know who's going to win this battle? The toughest, most physical team. That's what the NFL is all about.
The Buccaneers, last snap. Let's see what they can do here. Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. The Buccaneers take it from the 43.
Down the field.
And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.